Hi there, this is Spitfire with Game Mode 5, and I am joined today by two very special guests, Glixyl of Glixyl's Modpack, and where is he? Ah, there he is! Devil! Now, Glixyl puts together the Glixyl's Modpack, which Captain Rob and I and a few other people have been playing lately, and Devil is his built-in playtester. This is actually, they're a father-son team that do this together. Glixyl, would you mind telling us a little bit about how this got started?
Sure. Hello, everybody. Me and my son here, we saw that the new More Creatures mod had come out, and we kind of got excited about it one Saturday morning, and pretty much tried to figure out what other mods we could combine with it. And we found that quite a few actually would combine with it, and I took this auto installer we had been messing with and made it so that people could play not only More Creatures but some of the better mods out there, and play them together with a pretty nice texture pack.
And I think that you guys have done a wonderful job with that. I am always taken aback by your videos on YouTube. They're always very beautiful, but then again, they're also on the highest quality settings, something that that we all don't always get to enjoy, but they are very beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Now, whoa, what was that?
So what are you doing there, buddy? Hey, why don't you talk for us?
Okay, me and my dad built like we had.
Well, it's okay, buddy. We don't have a question right now, but when we do, we'll ask you, okay?
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what. Devil, is there a specific structure on the map that's one of your favorites?
My favorite is the Ghibli Castle. That's right. Do you see that? It's like a castle type of thing.
Are you talking about the one that looks like it's got some Japanese architecture over there?
It's the Yuba's Castle. It's called.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we all head over there, and then on the way, I'll ask us a few questions. Sound fair?
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, now there are a few very interesting mod choices. The animal bikes. Now, how exactly did that come to pass? Was it just something that you guys thought was cool and decided to do, or was there another reason behind it?
We just saw the mod basically online and thought, wow, you can fly dragons and everything around, and instantly PvP came to mind with that.
That's really cool. Sometimes at least I find some of the best choices are just those you make and you want to fool around with, and then they just turn out to be really cool mods or just cool design choices. Oh wow, this is very nice. Now, was this a group build or was this just you, Devil?
No, actually,
not me. It wasn't like it wasn't me. It was like, so there was people, other people built it like in groups and stuff. So other people, we didn't build it. So.
Oh wow.
There's a story behind it, and
yeah, there's like a.
There's a series of movies by a company called Studio Ghibli, and a group of people in Korea created this map, and it used to be downloadable, but the the intellectual property right holders took it offline, so now you can't you can't download it anymore. But it's based off a bunch of movies like Ponyo, My Neighbor Totoro, Spirited Away, all Japanese anime films.
Oh wow. I admittedly have other than a few very Americanized things, never really got into anime. But I know that there's a lot I've missed out on because of that. And it looks like this is one of them because this is a beautiful structure.
I'm actually getting my butt kicked because I have piranha attacking me in the water, and
Wait, where are you?
I'm over I'm over by the bay where my animal bike's getting mad at me. 1 second.
All right. Now, looks like you guys actually put some thought into the Nether as well. With adding in the Nether ores. Is that the only modification to the Nether that you guys can think of at the moment?
Well, the nether rocks add I think 6 ores to the nether, and more creatures also makes it so that both scorpion and giant rats spawn in the nether. So it adds a little bit of difficulty, but the nether mainly is to get your potions and the other types of things, the blaze rods and such. And I think some of that has use in equivalent exchange as well.
Very nice.
I think the Twilight Forest, though, is probably, I think, one of the better parts of this mod pack, though, because it just kind of... The problem with Minecraft in general is there's no boss mobs, so it adds that.
And that's very true. That's something that I've always, found to be an issue. Other than, of course, the Ender Dragon. The boss mobs just don't seem to be there, as it would be in other games. Now, do you guys have anything that you've built up over there in the Twilight Forest realm?
Not on this server. This mainly, we thought, wouldn't it be fun to do like PvP and like throw TNT at each other and use some of the equivalent exchange weapons? We just sort of gifted ourselves in creative mode and then changed it back to PvP SMP, and we just had fun killing each other, making a couple videos. We have another server we play on, but it's not that well developed because we just kind of goof around on it in our spare time because we don't play Minecraft like we used to. And actually, Deville here was in Japan all summer on a vacation with his mom and sister, so they just got home.
Congratulations! That must have been something.
Yeah, we're I used to be stationed in Japan when I was in the military, so I love it there, and my family goes back every year, and I go with them for a couple weeks. It's a whole lot of fun.
Now, let's see. Now I just saw an Ender Dragon here, and he disappeared. Oh, okay, that's why. Now, let's see. Now, you guys just recently posted something on YouTube about another style of Modpack that you guys used to do, and it's coming back. Would you mind saying a few words about that?
Yeah, it's basically something like a Tacket mod pack that we were playing before, but it has like LC trees and some other aesthetic mods in it that kind of add to that experience. And it's sort of more of a experiment now to see if I can update that with 1.3 and then maybe add a couple mods to it, but still kind of, one of my problems with Tacket, I think Tacket's great, but it really requires a lot of horsepower, and sometimes the game elements and everything will become like latent, meaning that there's pauses when doing things, and when you have a bunch of people working, it can become more and more laggy. Well, the same thing could be said for Twilight Forest, but I kind of was looking to have more of something lean in that mod pack that would allow things. Maybe I just try to combine mods together that Tacket didn't have, because those guys do a great job, though.
They do. Now, also I wanted to ask, with the 1.3 update, unfortunately, there's a hard truth that, some mod developers either don't update quickly or don't update at all sometimes. Are you planning any changes to the mod pack? Anything that you've been looking into, possible additions that we might see?
Well, I've been kind of looking at that. I was really disappointed at the end of 1.2.5 development that basically I couldn't bring animal bikes up to the newest version, and that didn't allow me to get the newest More Creatures mod, and really a whole bunch of other things couldn't happen because that wasn't ready. Now, Animal Bikes is already out for 1.3, so at this point I'm just waiting for the rest of the mods to catch up. But ultimately, like you said, sometimes mod developers, they'll never even update it, and maybe someone else has to, make some type of hack to have support for 1.3, and realistically, everything might not catch up to 1.4, and as making a mod pack, you have to make those hard decisions and figure out what happens to the blocks and the other structures that exist after you have to get rid of something. I'm hoping I don't have to do that.
Oh, you mean like map conversion? Say, currently, if nether ores goes somewhere, and you've got those nether ores sitting in a chest somewhere, you have to decide what happens to that.
Exactly. It can actually crash your client. It can crash the server if you don't play with the blocks right. They've gotten better in recent versions, but when you bring maps forward, you have to be wary of the blocks you have. I've seen cases where certain mod packs will leave diamond block trees everywhere because that's just what the block converted to, or whatever ore it happened to be in a different mod pack. So yeah, you just got to be careful. Now with simple ores and nether rocks, though, I don't think that they just add to the game. They're not integral to the game. So if those ores have to go away, I don't think it's any big deal, except to make sure that they're eradicated somehow or replaced with an equivalent.
I gotcha. Sorry, I decided while we're talking I was going to mess with this dragon bike.
No problem.
This is I really have to say it's probably one of my favorite mods in the game, in the mod pack. Thank you very much, Devil. Now, speaking of videos, I noticed that you usually add a soundtrack, but very, very seldom your actual voice when you're doing videos yourself there, Glixyl. Is that an art decision, or is?
Oh, I really don't have much of an online profile, and most people don't like the sound of their voice, and I'm sure most of the people I work with hear my voice enough they probably want to choke themselves.
I understand. All right. Let's see. We had spoken a few questions ago about a mod that you used to, or a mod pack you used to do, and you're thinking about doing it again. Is there any chance of basically doing that with the current Glixyls, or is that going to be a separate project?
I guess I'll just have to see what the mod dependencies do, right? It's possible that I could combine all this together with, perhaps Industrial Craft or something like that. It's just, I kind of like to think about what will happen as people play through, and kind of get through the different game elements. I don't have a problem with having just everything together in one mod pack, but then it's kind of like, it's kind of too much like Tekken almost then. What I would like to have is a bucket backend. I think that would be great, but...
Well, fortunately, from a lot of people that I've talked to recently, it looks like the modding API might actually deliver that for us as a community going forward. Something that kind of put everybody on a common ground, so that, for instance, we can have Mo creatures that more easily works together with Bucket and Twilight Forest and whatnot. As from what my understanding is, Bucket may be not dying, so to speak, but may become less relevant as the modding API progresses.
Yeah, I think that's maybe why they hired the Mojang people, right?
Yeah, I think that was the underlying underlying thing there. But that's just speculation. So, all right. Well, I guess we're about to wrap this up. But before we do it, are there any other structures you guys would like to show the internet? Any other structures you might want to show the internet before we go?
Why don't you fly and show us, Devil?
Okay, I don't know what this one is called, but it's a structure that I like.
Yeah, we don't know what movie it's from, I don't think.
And then here's like a town. There's like
So
a
what-
big town, and then
I started to take what these guys had done with the map and add the Jammy's Furniture mod to some of it.
Oh, okay.
So you can see there's like different type of lampposts and certain places I swapped out the chimneys, or I think over here I even added blinds and did a bunch of stuff for video.
I think I lost
And-
you. There you are. Wow, this is a rather complex thing here.
It's pretty crazy, actually. And if you play on, it's neat if you play on PvP with this map, and you just start with nothing. What you have to do is go like disassemble it, like you were pulling all the copper out of the old buildings in a dying city or something. You have to go and steal all the resources, but you can become powerful pretty quick being able to do that.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Can I get everybody together for a group photo before we go?
Sure.
Let's see. Where do we want to do that? Is there a good place for a photo op?
Let's try over here. Let's try this downtown place here. I forgot what movie this was even from, but
All right. Let's see.
hey, Devil, where are you? Oh, there you are. Which way should we face?
Just face the same way I'm facing. All right. All right. And I'm Spitfire. Glixyl, can I get you to jump and say your name?
I'm Glixyl.
What about you, Devil?
I'm Devil.
All right. And I'm Spitfire with Game Mode 5. And this has been an interview with Glixyl and Devil. If you have any questions, comments, matters of concern, leave them in the comments down below. As always, likes and subscribes are appreciated. What about you, Devil?
I'm
We missed out on your name. Devil?
I am
All right. All right. Again.
I'm-
Oh, go ahead.
I'm Devil.